Today's episode of Pool Magazine podcast is proudly sponsored by the PSP Deck Expo. The International Pool Spa Patio Expo, co-located with Deck Expo, is where all segments of the industry gather to stay well-informed of the latest trends, market directions, and technology. Come for the 135,000 plus square feet of products, suppliers, and education. And stay longer for networking, special events, and experiences. This year's Expo in Las Vegas will be held from October 22nd through October 24th. To learn more about attending the PSP Deck Expo, visit us on the web at poolspapatio.com.
Thanks for joining us on another episode of Pool Magazine Podcast. Today I'm chatting with Patrick Jennings with Beatbot. Beatbot's a tech company that's all about taking pool maintenance to the next level with advanced robotics. They had their breakout in 2022, but the team behind it has over a decade of experience in home robotics. Since launching, they've grown pretty fast, building out a really impressive R&D team focused on changing the way that we think about pool maintenance. It's a pleasure to have you with us today on the show, Patrick.
Thank you for having me.
You know, Beatbot really came out of nowhere, guns blazing with the AquaSense, one of the best-selling cleaners on the market right now. I'd love to hear more about the R&D side of that. I mean, what did it take to come to market with a brand new brand, a cleaner nobody had ever heard of, and hit the ground running like that?
Yeah, thanks for this question. As you alluded to in the brief introduction, we've got about 10 years plus experience with our founder in the robotics industry, home robotics industry. And so therefore, it was a natural switch for him to move over and try to innovate something like pool robots. With that, we also have about 70% of our R&D team compromises our workforce. So we're really heavy on the R&D side and on the robotics side.
We're really excited to discuss one of Beatbot's latest new products, and that's going to be the AquaSense 2 Ultra. I was hoping you could share a little bit about that product and what makes it such a standout in the category.
Yeah, we're really excited to introduce the Beatbot AquaSense 2 Ultra, and it really is the world's first AI-powered 5-in-1 robotic pool cleaner. This means it doesn't just only clean the floor, it also cleans the water surface, the water line, the walls, and it puts a natural clarifier in the water. What really sets this apart is the HybridSense AI pool mapping. It uses a multi-sensor fusion of the AI camera, ultrasonic and infrared sensors, and it intelligently scans, maps, and adapts to any pool layout. This allows us to navigate complex shapes and multi-level platforms with incredible precision. And the debris detection, it actually finds and removes leftover debris such as leaves, so nothing gets left behind.
You know, Patrick, I've written quite a bit about how AI is starting to change the game in the pool industry. Most recently, an article for Forbes. Can you maybe break down how HybridSense AI pool mapping works in the AquaSense 2 Ultra and how it actually makes cleaning more efficient compared to the traditional pool cleaners out there?
Yeah, that's a great question. AI is definitely changing the game in the pool industry, and that's exactly what we set out to do with the AquaSense 2 Ultra. Traditional pool robots tend to be operating blindly. They follow a preset pattern. They often miss spots, get stuck, and they require frequent human intervention. And so with the HybridSense AI pool mapping, this makes all the difference. So it's the first robotic pool cleaner to use a camera with infrared and ultrasonic sensors. And so with those sensors and the advanced AI algorithms, it really gives the robot a true understanding of its environment. It can intelligently scan the map and map the pool out, adapting to real-time different shapes, slopes, obstacles, and even gets everything covered efficiently.
And we see a lot of pool companies trying to get into that AI arena, but Beatbot has really positioned itself, I think, kind of at the outset as one of the leading companies focused on integrating AI into their robotic pool cleaners, which is something that we are seeing shape the future of the pool industry. One feature that really caught my attention with this product is that AI camera you were talking about. Can you talk about that technology and how it helps improve the cleaner's performance?
Yeah, absolutely. The AI camera enhances the efficiency by its detection and targeting debris more precisely. So it can differentiate dirt and different obstacles along with leaves and sticks, and it optimizes the cleaning path for better results. So beyond performance, Beatbot prioritizes the privacy and security of our users. So the AquaSense 2 Ultra, it is certified with cybersecurity and privacy protection certification from TÜV Rheinland. and it meets the highest GDPR and ISO standards. So if you're a user of Beatbot, you can trust your personal data is always protected.
Cool. So it's not listening into my conversation like my phone is, right?
That's correct.
I couldn't help but notice the AquaSense 2 Ultra is running a 4-core Cortex A7 1.8 gigahertz CPU. I mean, we're talking about more processing power than most people had in their desktop computer not too long ago. I mean, how does having that kind of onboard processing power help this robot?
Yeah, that's a great observation. So the CPU gives it power to process real-time data from all these different sensors, and that makes it one of the smartest pool robots available. So with that, the AI-driven Clever Nav advanced navigation, it analyzes the pool's layout, optimizes cleaning paths, and adapts in real time using our key sensors. So like the AI camera for object identification, the ultrasonic and infrared and for precise navigation, and water pressure sensors for depth and temperature adjustments. The level of processing power ensures smarter and more efficient cleaning, with the transparency being able to be seen through the Beatbot app. So users can see exactly how their pool was cleaned and where it was cleaned.
One of the main selling points of the AquaSense 2 Ultra is that it's a true 501 cleaner. I mean, you were insinuating that at the very beginning of the conversation. Can you walk us through what those 5 functions are and how that all-in-one design benefits pool owners?
Yeah, this is a great point. So the idea is trying to make pool ownership much more fun. And so with the AquaSense 2 Ultra, it is the only true 5-in-1 AI pool robotic cleaner on the market. And with that, this one device helps eliminate the need for multiple devices. So with the surface skimming, the waterline scrubbing, floor cleaning, wall scrubbing, and water clarification, it ensures that every inch of your pool stays spotless. So what makes this possible is our industry first submarine propulsion system, which allows the seamless movement of the robot across all different pool zones. Plus, our clear water clarification system, it naturally enhances the water quality, making the pool cleaner and safer. For pool owners, like I said earlier, this means less hassle, lower costs, and more time to enjoy your time in the pool.
I saw that the AquaSense 2 Ultra features clever nav technology. I mean, that's kind of be like a proprietary trademark term that you guys have. But what it sounds like to me is like GPS for the swimming pool. Can you explain how that system works and how it helps the cleaner kind of map out the most efficient path, kind of like how our cars avoid traffic to take the fastest route?
Yeah, that's a great comparison. So the Clever Nav works like a GPS in your pool, and it uses our algorithms, our AI algorithms, to plan the most efficient cleaning path instead of moving randomly like some of the old school cleaners. And it follows an S-shaped pattern on the floor and on the surface, and then an N-shaped pattern on the wall and water line. So this ensures maximum coverage. After each cleaning, you're going to see on the app that the complete pool map and the cleaning history. So users can see exactly what was clean, just like they're checking the route before they hit a trip or after they hit a trip on their phone.
There's a lot of high priced pool cleaners coming out there, a lot of fancy technology. I mean, one thing that stood out to me with the AquaSense 2 Ultra is it's designed to tackle surface debris in those hard to reach corners of the pool. It's a really substantial product. I mean, how does it squeeze kind of into those nooks and crannies to actually collect debris instead of just pushing it around like a lot of the other cleaners on the market do?
Yeah, we're really proud of this. So we designed the AquaSense 2 Ultra with an industry first dual side brush system that ensures no debris is left behind, and it even can scrub into those hard to reach corners. So unlike traditional robots or traditional cleaners that simply just push debris around, these kind of side brushes work in sync with the main roller brush, creating a direct water flow that sweeps debris inward for efficient collection. The smart design maximizes coverage and enhances the edge and corner cleaning, delivering a consistently spotless pool with minimum effort.
I got to be honest, one of the most exciting aspects of this product is the amount of control that users have over it. With the Beatbot app, it sounds almost like pool owners can practically drive this thing. How does that kind of level of control change the game when it comes to, standard pool maintenance?
Yeah, it makes it easier for sure. So, with the app, the pool owner can steer the AquaSense 2 Ultra when it's on the surface, and it adjusts the direction, the speed for on-the-spot cleaning. So imagine you saw a leaf and you wanted to go get it, you can go
Right.
get it. And so there's no more struggling also to retrieve the robot when you're done. Obviously it's cordless, so you don't have to pull it out. So you just tap when it's floating on the surface, the one touch return parking, and it'll guide back to the edge for an easy pickup. So we're all about efficiency, convenience, and having a little fun, making pool care effortless and interactive.
We're talking some serious high tech. This is definitely not just another Me Too pool robot here. I mean, it even talks to you. I mean, can you tell us a little bit more about the voice interaction feature and how that all works?
Yeah, you have a great eye for detail. With the AquaSense 2 Ultra, it doesn't talk to you like a person, but it definitely keeps you informed with real-time voice alerts when it's on the surface. So these notifications provide users with updates on the cleaning progress, system alerts, battery status, and all in all, this is designed to just make it more convenient for a pool owner. You don't always have to keep checking the app. You can just listen and you'll figure out where it's going.
Patrick, it's been a real pleasure having you on the show today. Thanks for taking the time to walk us through the technology behind Beatbot and give us a deeper look into what makes the AquaSense 2 Ultra such a game changer. It's exciting to see innovation like this pushing the pool industry forward, and we're definitely going to be keeping a close eye on what Beatbot rolls out next.
Awesome. Well, thank you for having us. We're very excited about this product and very excited to be a part of this podcast.
Well, that's all the time that we have left today. Make sure to like, share, follow, and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time on another episode of Pool Magazine Podcast.
Today's episode of Pool Magazine Podcast is proudly sponsored by the PSP Deck Expo. The International Pool Spa Patio Expo, co-located with Deck Expo, is where all segments of the industry gather to stay well-informed of the latest trends, market directions, and technology. Come for the 135,000 plus square feet of products, suppliers, and education. And stay longer for networking, special events, and experiences. This year's Expo in Las Vegas will be held from October 22nd through October 24th. To learn more about attending the PSP Deck Expo, visit us on the web at poolspapatio.com.